Hey guys, Game Ross here. Welcome to another of my budget build guide, and today we'll be talking about my Fire Blade Vortex Bowcaster Occultist. And with this build, you can also use Assassin to do more damage, but I used Occultist because it has more survivability. For the unique items that I'm using this Dodre Skin Body Armor, and this unique item will give you the ability to summon Dodre's effigy, which is this totem. This will project all the curse gems that are socketed into this item, and the best part of this item is curse skills ignore curse limit, which means that you can project multiple curses on an enemy as long as the curse are projected by this totem. And casting this totem is instant, so even when you're running or casting your blade vortex, you can still summon it. Another unique item that I'm using is this signal fire quiver, which will give you 29 physical damage as extra fire damage and will convert 50% of your physical damage to fire damage. And also I'm using this Avatar of Fire, which will convert another 50% of my physical damage to fire damage. So I'm doing 100% fire damage with my Blade Vortex. And another unique item here is Death's Harp Bow, and I'm only using this for this crit multiplier. And another unique item here is Rim Gaze, which says here your gem are supported by level 20 concentrated effect, and this is where I put my blade vortex, so it's kind of like having a 5 link on my blade vortex. And it says here you have 50% reduced energy shield recharge rate, which is why I'm using this Baited Breath that has 50% increased energy shield recharge rate, which negates the reduction on this helmet. And that's all the unique item that I'm using, and all the rares are just basic elemental resistance and energy shield, and you're gonna need a little bit more strength for this flame golem and herald of ash, and lots of dexterity for your blade vortex. So if you're still short on dexterity and strength, you can just either get these nodes here and here. And for my flask, I'm using granite flask for armor, sorrow of the divine sulfur flask, so whenever I use it, I'll benefit on the energy shield regen. And diamond flask for more crit, and I have an extra granite flask. I just use this for boss fights. And this quicksilver. And for my gems, I'm using blade vortex with elemental focus, control destruction, and power charge on crit. And you can either switch this to this gem, added fire damage for a little bit more damage, but I use this power charge on crit, so I reach that maximum power charge on boss fights. And on my armor, I'm using Warlord's Mark, Assassin's Mark, Elemental Weakness, Flammability, and increased duration, so my totem will last a little bit longer. And I'm using Warlord's Mark for Life Leech and Mana Leech, and that's why I'm using this Keynode Ghost River for Life Leech will apply to the energy shield. And on my boots, I'm using Flame Golem, Herald of Ash, Discipline, and Clarity. And on my gloves, I'm using Flame Dash, Increased Duration, Faster Casting, and Arcane Surge, so whenever I use my Flame Dash, I have Arcane Surge buff. And on my bow, I'm using Ball Righteous Fire with increased duration and efficacy. And all of my items, they cost me like less than 20 chaos. This bow and this rim gaze helmet cost me a blessed orb each, and this dodre skin and baited breath cost me an alchemy each, and this signal fire quiver cost me 5 chaos, and all of my rares are ranging between 1 to 3 chaos. For my ascendancy, I'm using Forbidden Power for increased area of effect and spell damage per power charge and an extra power charge, and this Wicked Ward and Wild Bastion for tons of energy shield and lots of energy shield regeneration, and it can go up to 30%, and you're as long as you have energy shield you cannot be stunned. And for the fourth node, I'm gonna get this Profane Bloom, which is it's not that very important, but the only thing that you're gonna benefit is this: your curse can apply to hexproof enemies. For my skill tree, just get a lot of energy shield, and since I'm using mind over matter, I'm getting a lot of mana nodes as well here, and get this power charge here and here, and I'm getting a lot of spell crit chance as well here, here, and here. And for the remaining skill points, just get all the offensive nodes like this fire nodes here, and maybe this crit multiplier here, and some more area of effect here. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on the next video.